Well, hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Your Manchester. This week, we are literally here at backstage of Manchester Pride, Your Manchester Live 2024, with me, Ms. Belinda Scandal.
And me, Mr. Mark Llewellin.
Hello,
how are you?
This weekend's gone a very long time, it's almost gone 14 days.
It certainly has, but we're enjoying it.
We're having fun.
Yes.
What are we doing here today?
We are doing...
Is what I keep asking myself.
We're doing Your Manchester Live, a 3-hour spectacular with some of our best friends.
2 hours 55.
2:55 because we've been bumped 5 minutes.
So go on, what's on the show?
Well, at the moment we're waiting for a dog show to finish.
And when I've done that...
Yes, you're up for best in show.
Best in show.
Yes. After that, we have got all kinds of people. We've got Ashley Stone, we've got Jam Sachs making jam, we've got Shania Bain,
yes.
We've got the Bar Pop team.
Rather than us telling you, get your drink in now, have a quick little bit. You've got that drink, swallow it all, because I normally do, and enjoy this show of Your Manchester!
A lot going on in the world, and I think everyone's just gone, let's have fun and forget about the troubles, but at the same time still fight for what's right.
Now, what are you doing here? Just watching, or are you on the show, or what's happening?
Well, we've been invited back, I think, after a 5-6 year break, and Belinda's kind of brought us back to this to actually
You were here last
show the
year.
No.
Yes, you were.
No.
You were.
No, we weren't.
You were.
Pause.
You were.
Crystal, did we do this last year?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
shit,
you very
okay.
much.
Yeah.
Now we have the Bar Pop. We call the showgirls or the show team.
Showgirls, the show team, of course. It's me, Miss Lavender Mills.
Yes, indeed. And you're giving us a fantastic show this afternoon, aren't you, with the team?
We do. We've got a lot of surprises coming up now, guys. So put your eyes to the stage because we've got a lot of good numbers coming up. We've got Drag Roulette. So it's basically when they play a song, we don't know when the song's going to go on or which one it's going to be, and then we have to do the routine for it. It's fabulous.
Oh my God, that sounds very dangerous. Do you have a safety net?
A safety net. I guess it's my safety moves, I guess. So if it does go like that, I'm just going to kickball change and I'm all right.
Ever the professional.
Yeah, remember that. You got to be.
You do remember being here last
Yeah,
year
I just
now.
opened my file of facts and saw last year's booking. So yes, yes, it's so glad to be back again.
Yes, yeah. I remembered her.
No, it's great. I mean, it's great to actually, yes, we have our bars and our entertainment stages, but it's actually been great to be invited through you
Well,
to be here at Sackville Gardens, because it's the essence of Pride.
Who wouldn't want to perform in the middle of a park?
Well, a muddy field, I think. You know,
Well, it's
this
not
is
so
it.
bad.
Yeah, no,
I know you can't remember last year, but that was terrible. Even
know.
the dog show got moved to higher ground.
No, but it's great. It is great to be part of it.
Yeah.
And I think it's the essence of what this festival is about.
Yeah.
You know, it's the community side and stuff like that. And I think it's really important.
Absolutely. Now, rumour has it that you're doing some form of dangerous stunt, a sort of roulette.
Oh yes, what we've done is I brought back what we used to do years ago. And basically I've got all the girls here that have all the show team that are available, and basically I've got my DJ to mix us up a soundtrack of numbers they might or might not know.
Right.
And when it starts, I'm just going to go, you,
Right.
without the rehearsal.
And if they don't know the steps, what do you do? Do you shoot them or?
No, I just push them off the stage.
Oh, this
That's
is the
what
bit I'm
fans are
looking
for.
forward to. I've got a drag queen I work with, and I'd love to push her off the
Oh,
stage.
Belinda's been pushed many a time, you know.
Oh, she has. Not by me, however. Right. So.
We're supposed to be said. Can we just point out
Yes.
that neither of us have been drinking alcohol?
No.
It is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we're just here.
We are. We in fact, we're nothing to do with the show. We were just waiting for a bus.
Yeah,
and,
the
and here we are.
192.
Yeah, that's right.
It's only £2 now.
Now here we are, joined by the legend. That is Tony Cooper. Hello, my love.
How are you, darling? You alright?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, nice to see you back again with us.
29th Manchester Pride.
Is it really?
It's my has been a host in one way or another.
Yeah.
My 29th.
Oh, first one in the pram.
Yeah, that's the one. Absolutely.
So you made a speech last year, and it was quite short.
It was. It Ish. It was.
Well, it was for you.
Well, it was for me. But, you know, time constraints and everything else. So we turn around and get in what we can.
Yeah.
A lot of controversy over my T-shirt.
Well, I believe so. What happened, my love?
Well, I wore a T-shirt that said... I don't know whether I can say it, but it was having a go at the turfs.
Yes.
You know, and they've told me categorically I can't wear that T-shirt again.
Right, okay. Well, I think that look tells us plenty. Well, now look at this.
Well,
What are you doing? Sister Act, Joseph?
Sister Act, Joseph. No, I thought I'd be Virginial this year.
Well, it's a bit blooming late for that, isn't it?
Well, you know, you get to that age where you try and reclaim everything. No, I'm going out. I'm reclaiming my virginity.
Well, I mean, it's worth tuning in just to see how that goes, isn't it, really?
Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. And did you see the parade yesterday?
I didn't. I couldn't get here yesterday, but
it was absolutely fantastic. The best I think we've had. Yeah, absolutely. Right, we'll have a fantastic show.
And I'll see you on stage in a bit.
Yes.
Your Manchester is a weekly studio show and a weekly podcast.
It's fantastic. It covers everything to do with Manchester and its surrounding areas.
And we focus on everything going on in Greater Manchester, the whole of Greater Manchester.
And it primarily focuses on you, the people of Manchester.
We do theatres, we do charities, we meet lots of interesting people, and sometimes we're required to do rather stupid things as well.
Because every story counts.
Your Manchester is great fun. It's half an hour. You never know what's going to happen. We never know what's going to happen, to be perfectly honest. And it's just a good laugh. It's like joining us for a half-hour party.
So far in Your Manchester, we've been lucky enough to speak to the likes of Jay McDonald, Jake Shears, Hillary Clinton. The list goes on, as well as getting a very exclusive interview with some of the cast of Coronation Street, because it all goes on.
Join me, Mark Llewellyn, every week.
Join me, Miss Belinda Scandal, every week
on Your Manchester, Manchester's #1 talk show.
It's my first Manchester Pride, so I'm very, very excited.
And how much does Pride mean to you?
It's every day of my life, really. So it's nice when other people join in. I think Pride is a great time for us, but also it's a great time for our allies and our advocates to come and stand with us, because we're doing it every day anyway, so come along all the time.
Join our parade. We will be loved anyway. We will be loved. We will be loved anyway. We will be loved anyway.
Why don't you join us on Your Manchester? We've had over 3 million viewers since we started, and you could be reaching those people too. Join us for advertisements, for product placement, and for sponsorship. Go to our website, www.yourmcr.com, or drop us a line and contact us at yourmcr.com for our advertising and sponsorship pack, and you could be part of the Your Manchester story.
That's always a good start, I find. I've got something in my throat, I don't know what it is. It's like, it's a click. This year, we are thrilled to be launching a new annual prize, the Your Manchester Icon Award.
This is to recognise someone who's either from Greater Manchester or who works primarily in Greater Manchester, but who's making a unique contribution to the lives of those beyond our borders.
And we get to choose the winner.
Yes. And it took us about 5 seconds to decide who would be this year's recipient.
She's no better than a pusher. How dare you? I have never been so insulted in my entire life.
Well, that's a shame, because I'm just getting warmed up. Oh, unfortunately, I managed to change myself to your friends. Aren't women silly?
You stupid!
Barbara Knox, MBE, was born and raised in Oldham, starting her career at the Oldham Coliseum, or it's better known as the Oldham Rep, before appearing on stage and screen in a host of TV productions, from Emergency Ward 10 to The Dustbin Men.
Before in 1964 bursting onto Coronation Street as exotic dancer and singer Rita Bates.
Got your eyeful?
And since then, she's been married, 3 times, to Len, to Ted, to Dennis, of course, and proposed to many, many times.
I've met some hard-faced bitches in my time, but you take the bloody gold medal. I've never agreed with violence, but I tell you what, for you, I'd make an exception. Get out, both of you.
I'm afraid that, as the new owners, we are staying put.
Well, until that sale is completed, I'm still in charge of every newspaper, bonbon, and anyone who works here, so when I tell you to get out, you get out! But you are so blind and desperate for someone, anyone to love you can't even see.
Oh, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? Rita, Tanner, Sullivan, Fairclough, love for sale. How much shall I write the cheque out for?
Do you know what an icon is?
Yes, I'm sat next to one. Do you?
Oh, I had to look it up. Yes, it is. An icon is a noun. And I thought, well, yes, I can do that. An icon is miles and miles and miles of white icing. No, that's not me. An icon is Madonna on the wall in a picture frame. I thought, yes, I can understand that. And I think to myself, well, where do I come in? And then it said, but it can be a responsibility for future. Being an icon, representing people.
You are representing people.
Yes, who?
You're representing me, and tonight you're here at Manchester Prize, and there's a whole big crowd out there waiting because you have influenced them.
Yes, if you say so.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, well, it's an absolute pleasure, whatever it is. And out of the blue, it's marvellous.
Well,
thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure for me to be presenting the award shortly, partly because we've known each other for over 30 years, and do you know, it's 20 years ago this year that my late partner Roy Barraclough, who played Alec Gilroy, presented you with the Soap Awards Lifetime Achievement. You've kept on achieving. Come on.
Oh, God. Oh, where have the years gone?
I don't know. You must have been about 23 at that point.
Oh, I was. Yes, darling, I was. I'm only 29 now. I've seen 1,000 like you, with your tarty clothes and your factory language.
What's going on?
And if there was any doubt about you, you've got your boyfriend here. If you were worth a grain of salt, you wouldn't glance at him. I said I would go before you.
I said I'm going
You're
first.
behaving like a juvenile, and a juvenile you certainly are not.
But for him, you'd have been now for a clapped-out chorus girl.
Better than a clapped-out barmaid.
Talk about fair weather pals. I should have known better than turn to you.
Nobody pours thousands of pounds down the drain, no matter how good pals they are.
Pals! Pals! You don't know the meaning of the word.
Barbara Knox has appeared in over 4,000 episodes of Coronation Street.
And she's just coming up to her 91st birthday next month.
Which will make her the second longest serving cast member in Coronation Street.
And she's already the second longest serving current TV soap opera star in the whole world.
And this year, she will be celebrating 60 years since her first appearance on those infamous cobbles.
Barbara Knox is a true Mancunian icon.
And, of course, the Queen of Coronation Street.
You can't be any sorrier than I am, because I can't afford to keep traipsing across here buying your rubbishy tights.
They are not rubbish, and regardless of what you say, how do I know you didn't pluck them on summit?
I did not pluck them on anything.
Hey, what's going on here?
Barbara's a very strong actress and a very strong character, so they put her up against a character like Elsie.
Just watch it, Littlewood, that's
And
all.
you watch it. And the name's Furcluffer. Is that the bit that sticks in your craw?
No,
come on,
never...
It shows her power and her strength that they would put her up against someone like Elsie.
That is enough. You don't think I'm going to take that from her, do you? The poor man's Marlena Dietrich?
See, for 2 pins, I'd drag you round this pub by that daft red wig of
You're
yours.
welcome to try, madam, any time.
Yeah, they were kind of head to head, really. But that's because they were so similar. And they were both terribly glamorous and both kind of foxy ladies.
Now, very shortly, we will present her with the award, but Mark is here, not just as my TV husband, but he actually is also the Deputy Lieutenant of Greater Manchester, and tonight he'll be acting in his capacity as representing the Lord Lieutenant of Greater Manchester, that's Mrs. Diane Hawkins, and the representative of His Majesty the King.
I will.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Well, you better go and get changed.
True.
Yes,
Right.
Yes, you better. Now, Manchester Pride, stand by and get ready to welcome to the stage a true icon.
Now then, here we are. Do you know, when you walk into this bar, Bet, it's like somebody switched a light on. No, it's not just me. All the customers feel it.
Well, they won't feel it today, because I'm staying switched off.
Same again, Joe.
Oh, no, thank you. I know that I'll be seeing double. And on a miserable November afternoon like this, one Mavis Riley's enough for anybody.
I sometimes dream of going to, say, Manchester Airport and just getting the first flight out, totally blind, just going wherever it happens to be going.
How many of them shuries have you?
This is the second.
Not to be scared of doing anything. Otherwise, you'll only end up wondering, what if?
Oh, it was just the sort of occasion you'd have appreciated, Mrs. Walker. All them sandwiches with the crust cut off, you know, and them little biscuits with cheese and whatnot stuck on them. Canapes. Oh, no, it was all indoors. They didn't need no canapes.
Someday you're going to make a fella very happy.
When he's my husband?
No, when he's your widower.
Greater Manchester to represent her this evening and to bring her greetings to Barbara, but to everybody tonight as the representative of His Majesty the King. And it's on her behalf that I present the Your Manchester Icon Award. And the lady stood next to me is certainly an icon. As we've seen and heard over the past 60 years, you've had some wonderful times on Coronation Street. And let us not forget that Coronation Street was created by a young gay man from Salford, a legendary Tony Warren. Rita has married and buried several husbands. She's been buried herself under her bonbons and under a tram. And of course you've seen of the evil Alan Bradley, who went splat on the front of a tram to Bispham. And let me remind everybody that those episodes were watched by over 26 million people. And that was half the UK population at the time. And I'm reliably informed that many young gay men watching Rita bag up the newspapers in the cabin in her glittery evening dresses inspired and created a whole load of drag queens, including one who was very near us. I am I'm also doubly thrilled to present the award tonight because, as we were saying backstage, it is 20 years since my late partner Roy Barraclough, who played Alec Gilroy, presented you with the Soap Award Lifetime Achievement. You've kept achieving. And because you have been a very dear friend to me for over 30 years. Although it's about time you took me out again. However, if people were listening to our telephone conversations, we'd be ruined. So, the winner of this year's Your Manchester Icon Award goes to the Queen of the Couples herself. Barbara Knox and Balloon. As well. We'll put them down there. Shall I hold that? Do you want to walk forward a little bit? Yes.
And I've got you.
No trams.
No trams around here today, my love. You're okay. There we are. Isn't it sensational? Absolutely fantastic.
Now, do you want to just pose for some pictures? There we are.
Pose. We'll step back.
We'll turn round as well. Barbara for President.
Barbara for Prime Minister, everybody!
Now we're just going to turn you round this way, Barbara.
We're just going to turn round. Everybody, get ready.
Just going to face the back of the stage, darling. Yeah, you're all going to put your arms in the air for Barbara. No, we're not leaving. We're just going to do some. If you look over there.
There we go. Everybody make some noise up. 3, 1, 2, 3! What a legend, what a sensation, everybody.
Before you landed the part of Rita in Coronation Street, you were actually going to give up acting, weren't you?
I was. Well, you know show business can be crap. But it can be marvellous if you stick at it. And I'd been in rep, and I'd done whatever you think you have to do. I was always promised parts, I never got them, but one thing and another. And then I got one episode in the street. And I was so, well, God, I thought I'm here. I never heard from for 10 years. It's true. I did that one episode and I was convinced, oh, I'm in. No, nothing. So I go back in rep, etc., etc., etc. And then 10 years later, I go back. And that's just been a wonderful, wonderful journey. Let me tell you, it's wonderful because of people like you. Absolutely the backbone of anything that the street has done. You are wonderful, and Manchester's wonderful, and what you've done here is amazing. It is. You know, I've never been here before, but I'd like to come again. It isn't always like this. I've never been booed, but I've lost my job, but whatever. You know, it is so wonderful to see what you've all created. And it's amazing, the warmth, the welcome. It's wonderful to be, you've got your own little bit of paradise, I think, and you've done that. You have all done that, and that is amazing. And again, I've learned about the charities that you've done, and every penny goes to the charities. That's astonishing in this day and age. So well done, you.
Well, we want to say, well done, you. Barbara, you're going to be on Your Manchester a week on Wednesday. We've done a little interview backstage, haven't we? And we're going to see some of the show today, so do tune in to Your Manchester. It's a parade show on Wednesday, and then we have all this the week after along with Barbara. So shall we give a song a go? Belinda's gonna lead. We're gonna try and join in, aren't we? We'll meet again.
I thought this would be ideal. Come on, Barbara. Get your mobile phone torches out, everybody. We'll meet again.
But I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Keep smiling through, just like you always do.
Till